Hi, this is Ron from Six Pints Farm in Waterloo, New York. This year, year 2020, will be our third year. We started in 18 as a small family farm on rented 3 acres. Last year in 2019, we rented additional property. We only grew on approximately 2¼ acres. This year we're gonna do a third market, a much bigger one than I've been used to doing. So I want to have our production up about 50% over last year. I've ordered seeds from 7 different companies this year. Most of the companies I've ordered from last year or the year before. First, I've got High Mowing here. One of the first new products I'm going to try growing is okra. It's burgundy okra. Also growing yellow peppers, honey nut squash, basil, and little finger eggplant. Last year, carrots were a huge success of ours. We went to one market, we were able to sell approximately 180 pounds of carrots a day. Currently, we still have over 300 feet of carrots in the field that we never got to harvest last year. Napoli is an early carrot. I do like it for its earliness and taste. This year, doing a bigger market, we're going to try some Asian greens and daikon. We have other greens we're going to work on too, but they're the ones I've got from High Mowing. Sweet Success straight neck squash, Green Star lettuce, magenta lettuce, and green towers. One thing I do like about High Mowing seeds is they have a low minimum for free shipping. One thing I hate is just paying for shipping. I feel like it's throwing money away. Unfortunately, I did have to pay shipping through some of the seed companies this year. I didn't order my seeds this year until February 21st. Unfortunately, I waited so long that I wasn't able to, get some of the seeds that I wanted. So last minute, I changed one of my companies that I was going to order from. So this year, Totally Tomatoes is a new company that I ordered from just because I couldn't find some of the varieties I wanted. There's some hot peppers that were free with my order. Some more sweet peppers, Gold Rush, Big Beef tomatoes, chocolate sprinkle tomato. It's a small cherry type tomato with dark green stripes in it. A very good seller in our cherry mix last year. They're very firm. They kept well. Jetstar, I haven't grown them yet. My grandfather grew them for many years. Jet Setter, that's a new variety. I did pick up a few plants last year just to try, but this year I'll start my own seeds on it. And some more peppers, super heavyweight hybrid. This is Home Seed Company out of Ohio. First year ordering from them. Watermelon radish, going to be a new crop for us this year. We had many people ask for it last fall. I had never grown it before, so I thought I'd give it a try this year. Carrots, Tender Sweet, a variety I haven't tried. Great price for a £1/4 package. Walla Walla sweet onions. It'll be my first year growing onions from seed. I grew sets in the past. More carrots, Davers 126. Again, a great deal for a £1/4 of carrots. Artisan Tiger mixture, tomatoes. That's going to be a new variety I'm going to try this year. Kale, I didn't really have any luck. Usually flea beetles get it, but I am going to try kale again. I have Joy Choy here. Can cut that as a baby green or let it grow. Nevada lettuce seed, variety I've grown in the past. Red burgundy onion, again, haven't grown any onions from seed before. More kale, Black Magic. Snowball cauliflower. Gourds. More gourds. More kale. Sweet Million tomatoes, my favorite cherry tomato. Burpee's Big Boy tomato. Pepper Turnpike. And some more peppers. And some more gourds. Like I said, I just ordered last Friday. Today is Thursday of the following week. Actually, I received my Homes, my Johnny's, and my high mowing seeds. Actually came on Wednesday this week. Considering Monday was their first business day after I ordered on Friday night. It only really took 2 days to get here. One thing I've got to say, Johnny's has always impressed me with their shipping. Obviously, these other companies are keeping up with them as far as shipping goes. It's great when you realize that you're running out of seed, you want to do a planting that week. You can call in, usually through Johnny's, you'll get same day shipping. They're usually my go-to if I'm really in a hurry to get a seed. This is Harris. One thing I should note is I'm not an organic grower. I do not spray any chemicals or use any chemical fertilizers. I grow, I guess you'd call natural. Use composted manures. If we do spray, we only use sprays that are approved for organic. We have Supersonic tomatoes. Some pumpkin seeds. Field Trip pumpkin seeds. They have very nice handles on. Small pumpkin, great for kids to pick up. More pumpkin seeds. Some more pumpkins. Some more cherry tomato seeds. And some grape tomato seeds. Yellowstone carrot. Did grow some of those last year. They did quite well. Great tasting carrot. Over 10,000 seeds. Unfortunately, they sent me 10 packets of 1,000. I guess that'd be a downfall that there's so many packets. More pumpkins. Queensland Blue Squash. It's a new variety I'm going to try this year. Juniper peppers. Blue Lagoon cabbage. Zinnia peppermint stick mix. We only grow a few flowers. That's one of the nicer ones we thought. They do keep well in a vase for up to a week or so. Maybe wrong. Maybe I ordered 20,000 seeds of Yellowstone and have 20 packets of 1,000. Really kind of crazy to get them that way. I prefer to get bigger packages, they're easier to keep track of. A sweet corn here, Vision. Looks like I got 4,000. Swiss chard, Northern Lights, that will be a new one this year for us. And Merlin beets, we've grown those in the past as well. Beets are always a good seller. The previous 2 years I've still haven't planted enough and always run out. Something that I guess I need to work on to try to get plantings maybe a little closer together, and plan to have fall beets as well. Like I say, Johnny's is my main seed supplier. 50% of dollars that I spent on seeds this year was through Johnny's. I believe they shipped everything. The only thing I don't have would be the sweet potatoes. They won't ship out until I think around the 25th or 26th of May here to our area. Maybe a week later than I'd like, but we'll still be all right with them. Sweet potatoes did grow quite well last year in black plastic for us. And we didn't even make it to the end of the season with what we had. Goldilocks yellow beans. It's my favorite yellow bean. They do hold quite well in the field. At times I've planted too many, need to hold them over an extra, sometimes 3 to 5 days, sometimes even a week till we get to pick them. Just due to the amount of beans that we planted in the past, they seem to hold quite well, hold their color. If you do leave them too long, they will start to get a little bit on the white side. They also have white seeds, which I prefer all beans to have white seeds. No real reason why, it's just I kind of like the look of a white seed. So we've got chives here, pumpkins, Red Cross butter lettuce, I'm probably growing about 12 different varieties of lettuce this year. I haven't done well with lettuce. Baby lettuce I do well with. Head lettuce, usually it bolts too quick on me. I do grow everything out in the field. I don't put any shade cloth out. Do have the ability this year to irrigate. I didn't use it this past year. There was a few times I should have. Trickle irrigation might be better to keep the soil cooler. But we have artesian tomatoes, Blush. More pumpkins, Blaze. They were a very good seller for us last year. I'm gonna try Knucklehead pumpkin. They're a warty pumpkin. Butter lettuce, Arcadia broccoli, Speckled Hound squash. Quite a big squash. Do find they take a long time to mature. Golden sweet grape tomatoes, Denali cauliflower, and jambalaya okra. Like I say, okra is going to be a new crop for me this year. We'll see how that does. Another package of seeds is opening up here from Johnny's. I did experience a problem with that last year. Contacted their customer service. They said they would look into it. Looks like it's still an ongoing problem. Aggravating when you take the packets out into the field and the seeds are spilling out, or even here in the box they're already spilling out. Maybe I will contact them once again and just tell them that the problem hasn't been solved. I have over $1,000 worth of seeds here, and you hate to lose them on the ground when you're out in the field with them. Kabocha squash. More kabocha. Summer Crisp fusion lettuce. tomatoes, Bristol cucumbers, more kabocha squash, bronze torch tomatoes, more kabocha squash, some Asian greens, Valley Girl tomato and early tomato. They do quite well for us. Good flavor, earliness. Some flowers, more kabocha squash. Here it's the end of February. We still do have some of our winter squash left from last year. We have maybe 6 or 8 still left. They do keep quite well. That was Celebration that we got from Harris last year. It was enjoyed by all in our family. 5-star grape tomatoes, garlic leeks or garlic chives, some more flowers, pumpkins, pink Berkeley tie-dye tomatoes. That's going to be a new one I'm going to try this year. Citadel cucumbers, Mountain Fresh tomatoes, and there's some more flowers, and there's a package of leeks. Unfortunately, last year I did plant the leeks in my greenhouse. Never got to transplant them outside. One of my biggest problems is time management. I do work full-time, only do this part-time. So I try to put another 40 to 60 hours a week into growing. It is quite hard to keep up. So some things unfortunately get let go when they shouldn't be. Green Magic broccoli, more winter squash, more Blaze pumpkins, Green Towers lettuce, and zinnias. Purple carrots, purple elite, hybrid Chinese cabbage, radishes, Tropicana leaf lettuce, Table acorn, and Victoria rhubarb. Rhubarb is one of those things that you plant it this year, that will probably be 2 years before you really see a crop from it. We did start some last year, it's in the field. I don't know if we could selectively pick a little bit of it this year. I'm not really going to count on it until the following year. Cargo pumpkin, delicata squash, zucchini, Italian dandelion, that's going to be a new crop for us this year, and sunflowers. Butternut squash. I'm gonna try baby beets, Tip Top acorn, Romance carrot, Bolero carrot, and some more zucchini squash. Lizard hybrid spinach, that's a new one for me this year. Kickoff sweet corn, and mustard greens. Cilantro. See there again is another package that I don't have a lot of confidence that's going to last the season. I know I do have some leftover cilantro seed from Johnny's last year. It's in a Ziploc bag currently because the package didn't hold up. Bravo hybrid daikon radish, that was new to us last year. Ended up being a great seller in our market. Space spinach. We've grown that variety in the past, does quite well. Some Asian greens, arugula. More Asian greens. Alpine daikon radish, that's a shorter daikon. We did quite well at the one market we went to last year with it at the end of the season. It's sold approximately 5 bushels a day of it. It was a great seller for us. This year I've ordered a lot more seed than I had last year. Hopefully that will continue with that new market for us. Crunchy King hybrid radish. That's my first year to try them. Usually grow rover in the past. Did have quite a few rover left over, so I thought I'd give these a try. Swiss chard. I grow that every year. Swiss chard's very easy to grow, cut and come back again. Last year we did have some disease problem with it. Only got 1.5 good cuttings out of it, and it started to get diseased. This year I think I'm going to do it in several different plantings. So if we do start getting disease to it, we can till it down and go to the new bed. Zeppo hybrid beets and Cylindra beets. They're good for processing. They're long, only get about 1.5 inches, 2 inches across. Very nice and easy to make slices out of. So that would be a new crop for us as well. So like I say, out of the 7 companies we ordered from, and we've got 5 of the orders in. My Fedco order is scheduled to be delivered tomorrow, and my last order is from Rupp Seeds. I didn't send that out until yesterday in the mail. I found you can't order online with them. Kind of disappointing. Just today's culture, it's a lot easier just to go online, place your order, and generally have it in a few days. I know I could have called them, but being that I work, it's tougher to call during the day. So I just found it would be easier to send out. I don't have anything pressing that I need the seed for quickly. I ordered most of my green bean seeds from them, so I have quite a while before I'll plant them. We're still 2 months out from planting green beans here. So thank you for watching this first video. Six Plains Farm. Like I say, this is our 3rd year that we do it. I do it part-time. My daughter's, my wife, been a great help. Six Plains Farm is named that way because I have 6 children. Get the most help out of my 2 oldest daughters, and then my wife helps as well. So I appreciate you watching this video, and please subscribe to our channel.